Okay, as you can see today, it's very beautiful outside, not a single cloud in the sky. And what a perfect day to cook in the sun oven, the solar cooker. That's one thing that I've always loved to do, is cook in the solar cooker. And so I have the sun oven over here preheating, and we're gonna cook a whole chicken and some vegetables in there. Now this has been preheating for about 15 minutes, and you can see the temperature in here already is up to like 275 or about 250 almost. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep this adjusted towards the sun up here, and we're going to come out here in just a minute and put a chicken in it and see how that does. We're going to go in the house now and we're going to prepare that chicken. All right, here's the chicken we've already prepared. What we've done is we've taken and cleaned and dried the chicken. We've taken the neck bone and all that stuff out, the giblets and all of that. We dried it off real good, patted it dry. We put some salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, and olive oil on top of it to season it. We've cut up we've smashed some garlic. We've got some mushrooms. We've got potatoes, carrots, and green beans already in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some of this in here. Some of that, some of this on the bottom, so the juices will all treat that very nicely. We'll put a couple of pieces of this garlic in there to season that. You don't need any liquid in here. Okay, a couple of pieces of mushroom. Then we're going to take our chicken and we're going to try to get this to fit in there. And it's got a domed lid, so it's going to fit pretty nicely. We're going to put some of this garlic inside the chicken here so that it will season the inside as well. Okay. And that fits real well. And then we're going to take it outside and put it in the solar oven. In this little thing. I'm going to put some garlic on it there. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt to this. Let's crack some pepper. Put some olive oil on it. There we go. That ought to do that. And I'll put another piece of foil over top of this and make a nice little package. And we'll have them both in the sun oven at the same time. Okay, what we've done here is we've preheated it as we showed you a few minutes ago. Now we're going to open this thing up. And as you can see, it's up to like 300 degrees now. A beautiful day out here. There's nothing better than solar cooking on a nice day. Okay, so we're going to open this up as quickly as we can. We're going to put our pot in here with our chicken in it, and we're going to put our little packet here that we have with our other vegetables in there with it, and we can just put it any old way in there. I've got it sealed and crimped around the edges. So now we close it back as quickly as possible. And this should take about 2 hours in the sun, and we'll come back in a little while and we'll probably readjust this to aim it towards the sun as the sun moves in the sky, and we'll see what we got. Well, we've come out here, and as you can see, the sun is a little bit lower in the sky now. It's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. We left it sitting there and there for a little while longer. Now the beauty about solar cooking is that you can't really overcook anything. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look here in this. So we're going to take a look and see how it is in there. The temperature has dropped because obviously the sun's lower in the sky, so it's about 200 degrees. We're going to open this up and take a look here. Let's see if I can even touch this. Ooh, no, I can't touch it. Let me use a pot holder here. Oh my goodness, look at that chicken. Look how that chicken has pulled away from the bone. It is completely done. The liquid is clear. There's no blood oozing out of this. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put the lid back on this, and we're going to take it in the house, and we're going to take a little bit closer look and see how it turned out. Okay, so we've brought it in. Let's take a look at these vegetables that we cooked here. And I can see that, oh goodness gracious, that's very hot. I can see it has liquid that's come out of it, and probably some of that oil too. So let's take a look at this little package we had. So these ought to be perfectly steamed and may even have a little brown on them. I'm just excited to see how it looks. So these are going to be our extra vegetables to go with the chicken. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. That's beautiful. So that'll go on the side. And let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here with the chicken. Oh my goodness. Now that is just absolutely beautiful chicken. And there was no energy used to make this, except the energy you expended to peel the stuff or chop it or cut it. Now look here how the skin's pulled away from the bone. That means that this thing's completely cooked all the way through. There's not going to be any kind of blood in there. And let me just cut into this a little bit and take a look. So we can actually look in here and see that is absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look here. That's absolutely perfect. Now look how juicy that is and moist. That is very, very moist and juicy. Well, anyway, there you go. Solar cooking. Solar cooking for free out using Mother Nature's own stove. Her energy source was the sun, and we had a solar cooker. Now you can actually take all kinds of things. You can make solar cookers out of cardboard with aluminum foil glued to them and things like that, and they'll cook longer and slower. They won't get as hot as my sun oven, but that fancy sun oven is very wonderful because it heats up very, very hot, and it takes a lot less time to cook things. But anyway, there you go. Absolutely beautiful meal. It didn't cost anything to cook. We didn't heat up the kitchen, and there you go. Solar cooking.